Sister Wives star Mary Brown revealed that her honeymoon with Cody Brown left her with a condition, and Jen Sullivan had a field day after hearing this. This condition could be seriously debilitating at times for the TLC star, but she lived with it all these years, probably because it's fleeting. Today, she knows the cause and learned about a quick treatment that should fix it. But on her Friday with Friends show, Jen asked a question about Cody's part in this. And that question had the two best friends rolling in the aisle with laughter, with the fans also finding this hilariously funny. Sister Wives, World according to Mary Brown and Jen Sullivan. Mary Brown and Jen Sullivan chat about many things during their live show with fans. But if you tune in, the one thing you can always count on is a good laugh. Maybe the world according to Jen and Mary would better describe their show. Their perspectives often offer a different take on things. But most of all, these two always conjure up a good laugh. Many Sister Wives fans make this show a Friday night online destination. While these two talk about nothing, fans still find them extremely entertaining. But this week, Mary revealed she suffers from bouts of dizziness and has for a long time. She said it started 34 years ago. Furthermore, the Sister Wives star was able to supply the exact date. This confused Jen Sullivan a bit at first, as that was many years ago to remember a date. But then she learned the date and time Mary offered was during her honeymoon with Cody Brown. So of course, she'd remember the date. Started during Mary and Cody Brown's honeymoon? Mary shared with Jen Sullivan that these bouts of dizziness started during her honeymoon with Cody Brown. From what Jen and Mary described, the Sister Wives celebrity becomes dizzy. Sometimes it gets to the point that she can't stand up. Then it goes away. They talked about the crystals in this Sister Wives star's ear being out of alignment. This condition often causes vertigo, called BPPV, benign paroxysmal positional vertigo. According to the Mayo Clinic, BPPV is caused by loose particles of calcium in the inner ear. These particles are microscopic crystals that belong in the inner ear. They should be attached to one of the balance organs. But with BPP, these particles drift into one of the balance canals, where they don't belong. So how do these crystals become dislodged? This condition usually develops after the ear becomes damaged. But there's an easy fix called the canalith repositioning procedure. This non-invasive procedure only involves several simple head movements. When done by a healthcare provider, they can reposition these crystals into a place within the ear where they won't cause problems. This procedure usually works according to reputable health websites. Sister Wives, Jen runs with Mary, Cody honeymoon. So, once the serious stuff is out of the way, the curious Jen gets a laugh going. When Mary said it started during her honeymoon, Jen pipes up and suggests that stress did it. Through the laughter, Mary denied that, but Jen was only beginning to crack the jokes about how Mary got the condition in the first place. That's because she returned from her honeymoon suffering bouts of dizziness. But now it looks like her crystals are loose and playing havoc on her center of gravity. So still laughing, Jen Sullivan asked Mary Brown about her honeymoon with Cody. More exactly, she wanted to know just what he put in her ear while on their honeymoon. And that did it. Jen didn't have to say any more or mention Cody Brown's name again. Mary, and the fans who were watching this live, got it. So Jen Sullivan's joke painted quite the picture for the mind's eye of how Mary Brown's ear crystals became loose while on her honeymoon with Cody Brown, the patriarch of the TLC series. It seems that Lala does not want to put any unneeded stress on her body as she is pregnant with her second child. She has tried her best to avoid the hate, even though she has heard the majority of it. The reunion episode is going to be filled with drama and tears. Fans love Lala for how authentic she is and hate to see her getting hate. What do you think about it all? Sound off in the comments below. Lisa Vanderpump clears up Jax Taylor's scripted show allegations. Lisa Vanderpump is clearing up the allegations made by Jax Taylor that Vanderpump Rules is scripted. He went on a rampage, not just about the show, but his former boss. So what does LVP have to say about Jax and his claims? Keep reading for more details. Lisa Vanderpump clears up Jax Taylor's scripted show allegations. When it was coming to the end of Jax Taylor's run on Vanderpump Rules, his arrogance had gone off the charts. He always felt that he was the #1 guy in the group, but it had reached another level. There came a point where he referred to the show as his, thus why it was so successful. This did not sit well with Lisa Vanderpump, who had been his boss at SER for many years. After season 8, he and his wife, Brittany Cartwright, exited the series, though it is unclear if they were axed. Now, with the estranged couple on the Pump Rules spin-off, The Valley, Jax's presence is very much known. So far, he has made 2 appearances on his OG series. The most recent was April 23rd, and he had to deal with LVP for the first time since he exited the series in 2020. Lisa let him know that she felt slighted when he called her a prop on the show. Most recently, Jax also said this of the show's cast. They don't even hang out with each other. Show me a scripted show, and I'll show you F*** King Vanderpump Rules. Scripted. I've been on this show for 9 King years. This is scripted. I'll be on next week, and I'll tell you what, it was scripted. This is disastrous. Don't get me wrong, when we started, it was awesome. About seasons 1 through 6, it was organic, it was real. Now everybody starts to have money, now it becomes fake. Everything after 6 seasons is a wash, it's a *** King wash. After hearing that, what did Lisa Vanderpump have to say? She clearly was not happy, according to ET, and took the time to correct the narrative during the opening of Wolf by Vanderpump at Harvey's Lake Tahoe. I think it's absolutely ridiculous to say scripted. Nobody can write a script like Vanderpump Rules. Oh my goodness, maybe what Jax says is scripted. Maybe he sits at home, in his little bedroom, and writes his own scripts. Well, what do I know? Anyway, for the most part, anything Jax says doesn't make any sense to me. Apology necessary. After the clip of Jax Taylor going off, which is normal for him, about the show being scripted, he realized he may have gone too far. In an episode of his When Reality Hits podcast that he does with Brittany Cartwright, he did address what he had said. He shared he regretted what he had said and that he was embarrassed. Whether or not Jax was just doing damage control is yet to be seen. His mission was to show that The Valley was a genuine show, but he clearly missed the mark. Do you believe what Lisa Vanderpump has to say about the show being unscripted? More so, do you think Jax ever has any remorse? Let us know and watch Vanderpump Rules Tuesdays on Bravo, followed by The Valley.